Hey babies, good morning. It's 9:30 on a Friday. You know, cash your checks, pay your bills. Come on in here. So, what we're talking about today, I posted it, I shaved it. I said, a lot of y'all don't know your own love language. That's one. Secondly, you don't know the love language of your partner, and it's why your relationships fail. It ain't got shit to do with, it ain't got a lot of shit to deal with how they was brought up. Sometimes it do. It don't have shit to do with, oh, she don't communicate, he don't communicate. You know why? Because you don't speak their love language. And it's, for me, it sounds a little cliche to talk about it, but it's true. So there was a video that I seen on, I think even Facebook or Instagram. Hey Chris, hey. Oh wait, that's not Chris. I'm sorry. Your name didn't pop up on the screen. But good morning to you. The video said a lot of times people who give gifts or who receive gifts, like your love language, actually, your love language is receiving gifts. And some people think that's materialistic when it's not the actual physical gift that we like. Because I am a person that likes to receive gifts. It's the thought behind the gift. Like, one of my homeboys said to me yesterday, oh, he don't buy flowers and none of that. And I'm like, why not? Oh, I'm just not doing it. Oh, well, then you never date me. I mean, I'm just throwing it out there. He was like, why would you say that? I said, because I like shit like that. And if you don't buy it, then I start to feel slighted. Like, I like the thought behind gifts. A card, balloon. Like, I'm still a card, balloon, flower chick. Now, I'm not saying diamonds and pearls is not appreciated. But for me, it's easier to give me a heartfelt card because you took your time and thought about me and picking it out than you did going to a jewelry store. Because 9 times out of 10, if you go to a jeweler, yeah, you might get something that I like. But see, I'm real specific. If it ain't baguettes, I don't want it. If it ain't solitaires, I don't want it. You see what I'm saying? Like, it's a whole lot with me. And the clarity better be VVS. You hear me? Like, grade A. Alright? The clarity better be crystal on that bitch. Like, it's certain shit that I require when you buy jewelry. But if you buy a card and balloons and flowers, I tell you, my favorite flower is calla lily. You know, any color, long stem. Go to a florist, not giant. Like, yeah, it's a bunch of requirements when you do shit like that. But when you pick out flowers, even if they're not calla lilies, that's my favorite flower. You can actually buy me any kind of flower, and it will still be loved and appreciated as if, you know, it was my favorite one. That's not the problem. The problem is some of you don't know your own love language and you don't understand it. When I tell you I read something every night, I read something every night. And I've been reading up on it a lot for a while now because words of affirmation mean a whole fucking lot to me. Like, oh, you look nice. Oh, you smell good. Oh, you doing that. Oh, all right, I see you. That makes you feel good. Everybody don't know their love language. Like, okay, so what is it? Words of affirmation, the acts of service, gift giving, or receiving gifts, something like that. And then it's like, there's 2 more. I can't think of the other 2. But on my top 3 is words of affirmation, receiving gifts, and an act of service. Like, if you, and touch. If you can do something with me that's beneficial, like, yeah, I didn't read the book. I've been reading, like, I follow different profiles on my Spotify. I don't think people take the full advantage. If you have a Spotify membership, what's your love language? Actually, physical touch. Okay, right, okay. So physical touch is like down on the bottom of my list. I think it's like 4 or 5 on my list. Because, yeah, I like physical touch, but quality time, got you. So, and it's weird because I'm a really good mix of all, but my strongest one is words of affirmation. Like, yes, quality time for me is essential because I feel like once you know me and once you hang around me, you're going to want to continue to do that. And that's why I look at my relationship strange, because with my closest of friends, I check up on y'all. I call you, I text you, like, I'm making sure you okay. And I feel like we could spend talk on the phone for hours, video chat, however, because I'm giving you my quality time. Like, I'm giving you that time, and I want it back. You know what I'm saying? Like, I want it back. And a lot of people don't understand that. And that's why I always say, love me right. You can't love me how you want to love me. It's not going to work out. Like, if you one of them men who, oh, well, you my woman, and you put in the minimal effort, and I mean minimal effort all the way around, then that's going to be a problem for me. I've also read recently that a lot of, statistically, men feel like they don't have to put in the work to keep you once they get you. Baby, I'm trying to tell you, we got, this is a good one. Like, this one might have to get posted on the YouTube too. I don't understand that. If you put in so much effort to get me, and I like that, like, you calling, you texting, hey, let's hang out on the weekend, hey, you know, here goes a surprise lunch, here goes a surprise dinner date, and you stop that once we get into a relationship, nigga, ain't no relationship. Because I feel like you put on a facade. What you see with me in the beginning is how it's going to be. If I get riled up and I'm angry and I'm ready to slap the shit out of somebody, yeah, that's me. If I'm loving and I'm touching and I'm all up on you, yeah, that's me. Like, none of that is fake. A lot of times, the person that you play the role as is not who you really are. And I have learned that recently. This ain't no shit that I learned way before now, because if that's the case, I would still be in a healthy relationship. No. This was trial and error. A lot of motherfucking trials and a lot of motherfucking errors, please believe. What I don't get is how people don't know what makes them feel happy. And it can't come from me. It can't come from your wife, your kids. No, what makes you happy? Because let's just say that something happens and your wife leaves, you take the kids. Now your happiness gone? Let's just say your husband leave and cheat on you. Quality time, physical touch are my love languages. I like massages, cuddle time, playing my hand. Yeah. Okay, let's touch on that. Non-sexual intimate moments. Do you know how good it is for somebody to sit and let them read to you? Or you read to them and they listen attentively. Not in their phone, not watching TV while you talk, but they just sitting and letting you read to them. I have yet to find someone who likes to be read to. Baby, I got books for days. I got a whole storage unit. They got a whole 2 big ass totes. Yeah, they don't know how to make themselves happy. I have 2 totes full of books that I've collected over the years, curated, if you will, over the years, and I refuse to let them go. Because to me, my books hold sentimental value. I've spent time with these characters. I've spent time in these different cities and different countries and different places of prestige, building up my memory bank, getting knowledge for myself. I refuse to get rid of my books. Oh my God, I refuse to drive behind his ass. It's just, to me, it's just mind-blowing. Like, even in all of this waking moment, like, okay, I really don't like talking about Black Lives Matter because my life matters. I don't give a fuck who don't think so. The men that I'm seeing don't put the black women on the front line until it's necessary for them. Let me give you an example. You ever heard a black man say, oh, he don't date black women because they too much? Well, I'm sorry, I cannot be less than who I am for you to make you feel good. I'm not about to dim my light because you ain't bright enough. I'm sorry. I literally had to block the last guy that I was talking to because he felt like his time was more important than our time, if that makes sense. Oh, I ain't hear from him for like 4 days, right? I didn't block because, you know, things happened, something may have came up. There was some issues going on. I found that out. And when I called, he was like, oh, I'm in the bed, my back hurt, I don't feel good. I said, well, I ain't hear from you in 4 days, what's up? Oh, I ain't feel like being bothered. Now, I get that. You know, I get that. But what I don't get is how you post on Instagram and how you post on Facebook. And I don't mean just post and get off of it. I mean post and carry on a conversation. You know, and it wasn't about business. Yet you tell me you don't want to be bothered. You know, you want to be bothered with me. Let's be clear. I like clear and concise answers. You don't want to be bothered with me. And that's fine. Then he like, all right, okay, well, I'll talk to you later. You won't because you blocked. You won't. It's not hard. At this point, I cut ties real quick. And I hate that about me now because I'm such a, I'm a patient person when it comes to certain shit. And other shit I don't have no patience for. And that's some shit I don't have no patience for. You're not about to sit up here and tell me, oh, for 4 days you ain't want your back was hurting or whatever the case may have been, and you couldn't have said that in a text. hey, listen, I'm not, ignoring you, or I'm not trying to, make you feel slighted, but I just don't want to be bothered. I can text, or I'll rep to you in a couple days. That's fine, but you don't communicate? No, that's childlike behavior. And at this point, we can no longer be in any type of interactions or whatnot. You want what you want. Right. You want what you want. And at that moment, he couldn't give me what I wanted, and he had to go. He got to fucking go. Y'all may, see him in passing or whatever, but I mean, he's blocked on all platforms. And y'all got to start doing that too. When you cut somebody off, you cut them the fuck off. Stop lingering. Stop checking the unread messages. Stop checking the blocked messages. Stop. Cease and desist. Stop. Don't do that shit no more. Don't be going back hitting the motherfucker up talking about some, hey, big head. Hey, what you doing? That's not a part. I mean, now, before we get too far off topic, some of y'all do it, some of y'all don't. I'm just saying you should stop doing it. It's not healthy. Here's another tip for this love language thing. Learn you. You gotta figure out what it is and make you happy. Bitch, if you go out here today, right the fuck now, and you can't tell me at least 2 things you like about yourself, and I don't mean superficial shit. I mean really 2 things. You know what I like about me? I like my ambition. I like my hustle and my drive. That's what I like about me. Fuck the physical attributes, because they could change. They could change the day or tomorrow. I can get into an accident, knock on wood, and I don't. I can get into an accident, face get fucked up, leg, arm, then what I liked about myself is gone. So let's not use physical attributes. I'm talking about things internally. I like my drive. Bitch, I could sell salt to a slug and kill his whole family and then sell insurance to his mama. Like, that's how good I am. To me, my drive is so motherfucking strong. Like, okay, with this unemployment shit, it's real ratchet right now, and I get it, but some families are hurting, and they still not getting it together. They still fucking up, and it makes me, the empathetic side, feel so bad, because there's nothing that I physically can do to help except the way I've been helping, doing research, posting information, and that's an act of service. So here go my level 5 in the love language. My act of service to other people makes me feel great. And it's weird because I've been told, oh, you naive, or you green. No, I'm not, because anytime I post anything, and this has been going on my entire life, I'm 32, and anytime I post anything about any information, somebody at some point has used what I said, or somebody at some point know I'm a reference point. Oh, niece, how you do this? Oh, I was looking at this made me think of you. Look, what you think about that? Like, my opinion is valued, and I love that about myself, that people trust me enough with information that they may not know anything about, and they know I'm a thorough. Like, okay, last night example, one of my friends asked me a business question. He asked me about a website, because I did his website for him years ago, and it's still up and running, but I didn't even know about it. I thought, nobody said nothing, it's gone. It's still up and running. So he said, hey, let's keep that there, but I want to make a new one. I'm going to send you all my information again. Do you? Because he gave me 100% creative control. He went over it behind me, some things we couldn't change, but the base of the website is still there. So with that being said, time is going on, things have gotten better. I've got a little more experience with it. Like, I've had 2 websites for businesses that I've started. I shut one all the way down because I'm like, I'm not making the money I thought I was going to make. I just shut it down. And that's another thing. Don't keep investing in something that you know is not going to go nowhere, at least for right now. I ain't saying don't invest in yourself. What I'm saying is, if you know, example, if you selling, I'm going to use me. If you're selling cakes and pies and it's not really productive right now, it's okay to say, listen, this isn't for me right now. It's okay, because you don't want to keep putting money into something you're not making money back. Now, what I will say is, don't stop the dream. Just pause it, regroup, take a knee, and come back to what you want to do. It's not hard. I own an LLC. Am I using it? No. Because of the type of work that it is, I don't want to put anybody at risk right now because of this COVID. The type of business that I run and own is healthcare. And me personally, I don't really want to do anything inside of a medical building, because clearly these masks ain't stopping COVID. washing your hands ain't stopping COVID because there's people who still getting it. So, you believe what you want. I just don't know. Ashley, do me a favor. If you're still watching, can you list the acts of service? We got 2. Quality time, physical touch. Because I'm going to post a video. It's quality time, physical touch, acts of service, receiving gifts, and it was something else. I don't know what the other one was. I forgot. But I just wanted to, make sure that y'all understood what's happening with people. Some of y'all don't speak your partner love language and you wonder why your relationship trash. Because you want to do what you want to do. I had to cut off friends like that. Cut off friends. You can't be my friend if you don't love me how I need you to love me. That's it and that's all. Like, I don't like half-ass friends. I don't like half-ass friends. Because I'm not a half-ass friend. I invest into my friendships like I do my relationships. I'm spending time with you. I'm chilling with you. I'm talking to you, hanging out. I'm comforting you when you need comfort. Like, I'm consoling you when you need that. Like, I'm supportive. Yeah, I put a lot into my friendships like I do my relationships. And you would think I'd be in a great relationship. No, I'm going to tell you why I'm not in a great relationship. I'm not in a great relationship is because the word for the day, not words, is why people are in failed relationships, because they don't speak their partner love language. They would rather do what they want to do versus actually learning their partner. And this is what I've learned just recently. This ain't something that I have been knowing, because if I've been new, I would have been in a wonderful relationship by now. Yeah, period. Right. Like, I would have been in a wonderful relationship right now. I wouldn't be single right now. I wouldn't be just waiting for my husband to find me. Because like I said, I stopped pursuing men. After this last go round with Anthony, baby, I'm trying to tell you, I'm not chasing not another nigga. I ain't got my, and I'm a Nike fan. But I ain't finna do it. I ain't finna do it. Because it didn't get me where I needed to be. He was not my ideal partner. Even though the relationship to me was really bad, he made me feel good for the idea that he put on that he was this genuine person. That's what I loved about him. He made me feel good when I was with him. Even though he was still a liar, even though he was still a manipulator, he made me feel good. When it was just me and him, it was me and him. You know what I'm saying? Like, he did whatever I wanted him to do. We was going anywhere. I loved it. When it was time for him and he wanted to do with something, we did it. Like, I loved it. Me up and go spirit, that up and go, shit. And he was an Aries too. So, that up and go was very good. But he couldn't face the fact that, one, he was not happy within himself. And like I said in the beginning of the video, if you not happy with yourself need to fall the fuck back from people for a while until you figure out what makes you happy. And it could be little shit. Like, I know for me, if I'm feeling down, what makes me happy, one is a nap. Sometimes you might just need a nap. Naps, yeah. As an adult, I treasure my naps. Two, something else that makes me happy right now is helping other people. I'm so resourceful. When I put out my pages and I market myself very well, and somebody asks me a question like, hey, how you do that? Oh, great, let me just give you the, like, I run it down. Or, like, recently I seen someone that I follow post key lime. Now, mind you, I'm new to this game of baking treats for people. I have yet to see anybody use their flavor. Key lime. Not saying that it's not popular. What I'm saying is, amongst the people that we associate ourselves with, no one has used key lime. So then when I seen it on her page, I say, oh, did I inspire that? And I'm just laughing, see what she say. She's like, no, my patient, da, 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 da. And I'm just like, imitation is the best form of flattery. And I was like, for me, that was a personal win. Like, you know what? I ain't never seen nobody use key lime. Oh, people using key lime. So that's why I'm like, my next flavor, I don't know what I want to do for my next flavor. But me helping somebody, my act of service is what makes me happy. Giving gifts. I'm a gift giver. If you're in my immediate close circle and like really, really, really good friend like Janelle spoiled like shit. I'm gonna tell y'all this now. My best friend is spoiled because we had a conversation. I'm not gonna get too much into it, but we had a conversation about how come certain men don't do certain shit. Hey Kiva baby, how are you? I haven't seen you, haven't heard from you in a while. Actually, I have seen you when you was with Brittany doing the CrossFit working out things, and you were out there, y'all was dancing, you had a good time. I know that's right up your alley with dancing, so I hope you enjoyed yourself. And I love seeing you out and active. Like, girl, when I tell you so strong, bitch, if don't nobody fucking tell you, I tell you, strong as an ox, bitch. Like, you so strong, you don't give a flying fuck, and I love it. So keep doing that. Me and Janelle had the conversation, why is it that your best friend can spoil you more than the person that you with? And I said, bitch, because ain't nobody gonna do it like me. It's like I set the bar for these niggas. Seriously. And y'all not even underneath. Y'all ain't even stepped up to the platform to touch the bar. Because I spoil my friends. Janelle's birthday is December 23rd, 2 days before Christmas. I get her a birthday gift and a Christmas gift. And throughout the year, we may be sprinkling gifts on each other. Like, oh, I thought about you. Here you go, $2. Oh, come on, let's go to lunch. I treat, or whatever. It's just little shit. And I speak her love language. Her love language, to me, what I see, is words of affirmation and receiving gifts. That's what I see from her. Because I can tell her all the time, oh, bitch, you cute. Oh, all right, you cute. Like, and I be meaning that shit, not just saying it. Because sometimes hearing it from somebody else makes you feel good. Like, you may have thought you was the shit, you was the bomb, but then when somebody else say it too, like, damn, that just sealed the deal. It, you know, it put the icing on the cake. When somebody else say, it's like, for me, I spend so much money on perfume, I be like, oh, I can't wait till somebody say, oh, you smell good. And then when they hit me with that, oh, you smell good, bitch, haha, that's how I'm feeling. I smell good. Somebody noticed. I keep trying to tell y'all need to bring y'all partners in here, make them watch this fucking video, or make her watch this video. Speak my love language, and let me tell you what it is. And I think, like I said, people think receiving gifts is superficial. It's not. It's the act of what you did. Like, yo, if you pick out a card for somebody, you know how good that make me feel. If you pick me a card out, you took the time out not only to go get the card, but to read the card, relate it to our situation some kind of way, and give it to me. Man, listen, this right here is a penny dropper. I'm just saying, shit like that make you feel so fucking good, and it ain't for everybody. I know what I like to get. I know what I'm capable of giving. Recently, I was talking to my dad about a situation, and I asked him, how you gonna fix it? And I told him, I said, buying her shit ain't gonna fix it, bro. You gotta come a little harder than that. And he was like, huh? Like, he didn't get it. So I was like, let me just put you D. You gotta do something different. My father's love language is giving gifts. He likes to give gifts. He's a big spender when it comes to his affection, because his affection is equated to how much money he can spend on you. And I know a lot of men are like that. I can buy you a diamond bracelet. I can buy you a house, a boat, car, dog, and a giraffe. But I ain't gonna be in this house with you. Oh, what? I ain't gonna hug you. I ain't gonna hold your hand. I ain't gonna be, you know, like certain shit that women like that he just ain't gonna do. And then you wonder why relationships fail. I'm guaranteed right now, we all in our 30s, we done been with somebody who just wasn't it. But we stuck it out because we was trying to see if they was gonna get it. That's what I mean. We was gonna see if they was gonna get it, and they ain't never get it. And you may have genuine, and this is what I think what hurts women. Hey, nigga, hey, baby. This is what I think really hurts us. The person that was waiting for the other person to come around was the wait. We waited for you to see if you was gonna get it together. We waited for you to see if, you know, I've been telling this man or this woman for so long I don't like certain shit, and he keep fucking doing it. Let's see if they're gonna get it together. That's what I think hurts us the most. I know for me, that's what hurts me. If I give you, let's say 6 months into the relationship, right? We may have dated for a year, 6 months into the relationship, right? And then all of a sudden, you do some shit that I don't like. And I'm telling you, hey, I don't like that. Like, I don't like being tickled. Don't tickle me. I don't like it at all. and you do it every once in a while. Now I feel like you're being disrespectful because I asked you to stop. Now I feel like you're not understanding why I'm asking you. I just don't like being tickled. That's just some shit. Now you can rub on me, massage, caress, whatever those words mean to you. Don't tickle me. I don't like it. And I get real fucking defensive when you keep doing it. Because now, instead of you not doing what I asked you to do or stop tickling me, now I done started getting violent. Now you don't like my hands being put on you. Don't fucking tickle me. Because I will slap the shit out you. Punch, hit you with the car, something's gonna get done. You ain't gonna like it. That's what I do know that. You ain't gonna like it. I try to help out people, and I listen to my male friends more so than I do my female friends, because my male friends, they at this point, they started talking more. They started giving out, shit that I really don't fucking care about, but I'm your friend, so I'm gonna listen. They start telling me, why she tripping all of a sudden. I said, what you stop doing? Or what did you start doing? What did you change? Oh, I ain't doing this no more. And that's what I think is more when we first start. They show you what they capable of doing. You like. Yeah, I said that too. Okay, for those of you who just coming in the video, in the beginning of this video, I said, you can't love me how you want to love me. You got to love me how I need you to love me. That's all the same as if we go to school. I'm going to use school. And I mean, like, okay, say 8th grade. You don't know too much of a lot of shit, but you know enough, right? Teacher trying to tell you 1 + 1 is 2. You're like, oh, I know that. 1 × 1 is 1. Oh, I know that. 2 × 1 is 2. Oh, I know that. Then they throw a letter in there. 2x + 1 is what? And then you like, oh, I know that. It's just 2. No, it's not what the answer is. I'm sorry. Like, you see what I'm saying? Like, you don't know. So instead of you listening and learning something, you automatically assume you knew everything. No. You don't know nothing about me. Just like when people say, oh, I like you. What you like about me? You like what I show you? Because you don't know me to like me. Because I'm a motherfucker. I'm trying to tell you, I am a motherfucker. But I'm also caring. I'm also loving. And that whole motherfucker side come out differently. It hit different when you don't act right. Act up, you can get slapped up. Yeah, absolutely. I believe it wholeheartedly. Absolutely. Absolutely. And I hit hard. One thing Frank told me, one thing for sure, 2 things for certain, Frank said, if you gonna hit a nigga, be ready to take a hit, bitch. And right, you like the thought of me. Absolutely. You like what you see on the surface. You ain't dug deep into these waters, baby. These waters run deep. River deep, mountain high. Come on, Tina. You don't know me. Just like I find it hilarious. Not even funny. I can't even say hilarious. I find it so concerning that there are male friends right now in my circle who are still hanging around. They not even relationship material for me, because I listen to them and with their relationships, oh no, baby, y'all do some toxic shit. Y'all do some toxic shit. Y'all still in relationships that y'all should have been left. Y'all still married to people y'all still should have been divorced. Y'all still living in a house where the bitch ain't sucking dick. Where y'all still living with motherfuckers who still don't know that you don't like cheese in your eggs. Like, y'all allow a lot of shit and y'all toxic. That's toxic as shit. I need people to understand what toxic is on a love language level. Toxic is on a love language level when you continue to do something or you don't do something that your partner like. Period. Don't keep telling me what you're not going to do, because that's where the cheating come in, because I'm going to find somebody that's going to do it. Real motherfucking talk. I'm going to find somebody that's finna do it. Yes, I am. And don't be mad when I leave either. Don't be mad when I cheat. I've always learned this, and this has been floating around the internet for a while. Women don't leave a relationship the first go round. We normally leave the relationship after we done given too many fucking chances. We done told you what we like. We done told you what we don't like. We done sat down with your mama and her loud ass. We done sat down with your father and his hey baby girl ass. Okay, don't be mad. Right, don't be mad. When I leave, don't be mad. Don't be mad when, you know what else gets me? I'm a texter. Like, there are like 5 or 6 conversations going on in my phone at any given time, right? And one of my hey baby, one of my old, I ain't gonna say old, one of my roster members, if you will, one of my roster members got mad at me because I'm always in my phone texting, and he was like, well, who you talking to? I'm like, niggas. Oh, I'm sitting right here. Yeah, I know, but I just don't understand how you thought I wasn't gonna talk to these niggas, because you're not talking to me. You so preoccupied and busy, you don't even see me sitting here, so I'm talking to niggas. I mean, like, literally having these conversations, and I'm entertaining these conversations because they're entertaining. Yeah, roster niggas. Like, once upon a time, not long ago, I was a hoe. Oh God, that line takes me out every time, but it's true. It's some shit you just don't forget. Now, I'm not saying I can't cut this roster off and start from scratch and just be loyal to one man, but I don't have to be right now. I'm single, and that's why I told people earlier, serial data is a wonderful thing. For those of you who just jumping in the conversation, we were talking about love languages and why it's so important to know yours, and it's so important to let your partner know what yours is. Because I guarantee you, a lot of y'all could save a lot of heartache and a lot of motherfucking time if you knew what made you happy. And if you knew how to get it. You know, y'all can't drive on Joppa Road, the street a little raggedy. So this may fall off, and as you can see my camera just moving all around. But we're gonna get down here to this store. I appreciate y'all for riding and driving with me, riding and driving with me today. You know, when shit just come up on my mind, I gotta post it. Again, somebody asked me to do like a vlog as far as how come I don't have my own show yet, because ain't nobody gonna hire real. You know what I'm saying? Don't nobody want to hire real, and I ain't for the bullshit. So I'll use my platforms as I see fit. And y'all know when shit just pop in my mind, I just bring it to y'all real and direct. Like, I don't gotta put no makeup on. I ain't gotta put no fucking clothes on. Hell, yesterday I was in bed. And if any of my friends know me, know that I don't have on clothes too many times when I'm in a house. Your house, my house, I just don't like clothes. I'm gonna be comfortable. So whenever shit pop up in my head, and I'm like, oh, let me talk to my babies. And I put y'all on here, and I come and I talk about it. That's what it's gonna be. That's how we gonna rock and roll in this shit. My YouTube channel is my fucking name. Y'all can go to youtube.com. Is my whole name, Tanisha Thompson. The videos that are on here, I have uploaded most of them to my YouTube channel. Just in case you don't catch the live and you want to catch it from the beginning. Sometimes Facebook do some funny shit where they don't let you post certain shit. YouTube don't give a fuck. They let you say and do whatever the fuck it is you want to do. So there's that. That's where they are. Oh shit, maybe I should have got some games. I don't know. We gonna figure this shit out. Cause, yeah, alright. With that being said, let me run in here real quick and do this. If anybody had any questions on love languages, I would advise you to Google them right now. Take the love language test. Figure out what it is that you like about you. And the questions on the love language test are A and B. The A and B, I think it's like maybe 50 or 60 questions. It's not hard. And it hits you with the, would you prefer somebody who holds your hand, or would you prefer somebody to read a book with you? Like, they A or B. So what's out of those two choices, which one would you more like to have? Like, you see what I'm saying? So take the test. If anybody wants the link, I will post the link for one that I take or have taken, because you know your love languages can change over time. So right now I want y'all to Google that love language test. Take the test and figure out what it is that you like about you. It may surprise you, because you can actually look at the test as 5 love languages. Physical touch, acts of service, receiving gifts, quality time, and there's another one. I don't know what the other one is. Somebody Google that real quick. But it's 5. And they put them in order. What's the most all the way down to the least. And you'd be surprised at what you see. You know? You would be really fucking surprised. Oh, I think I'm going to the Amish market. That's the next stop. I'm going to the Amish market. I ain't had nothing to do today. I had no job schedule. I jumped up thinking I had to be working 9. That's tomorrow at 9. Bitch, that's how close my days run. Like, I wanted to go do some little errands, and I fucked around and misscheduled myself. So, whatever. Make a long story short, today, Friday, I'm going to make a hand and bake some shit. I don't know what flavor I want to use yet. I'm in my mind, I'm playing with 2, so hopefully they turn out really nice. I'm going to the Amish market and grab some things. I'm headed out to Monium if anybody is free right now, within the next hour. If anybody's free and just wanted to come out, because they have the one out to Monium, all the way out Hunt Valley on York Road. I'm gonna be out there within the next hour because I want some snacks and shit. I want some shit that I can bake, like some really fresh shit. So we gonna go out there. Other than that, I want y'all to do that. Google it for me, take the test, and let me know. Send me a DM. Let me know what it is that you know that your love language is. Let me know, because I'm pretty sure you can answer your own questions to why some shit failed and didn't work out. Hey, Shalice, girl, you done missed the girl. I'm getting ready to get out the call. I'm going to save the video, watch the video from the beginning. I will come back. Pretty much, I want y'all to Google love language test and take the test and figure out what it is that you like about yourself. Because some of y'all don't know what your love language is, and that's why your relationships have failed or are failing. Okay? It say a lot. It say a lot. And if you're in a relationship, have your partner take it. And y'all sit down there and analyze it together. This is a great conversation starter because a lot of times you don't know. Sometimes your partner don't know how to tell you, hey, babe, I like when you spend time with me. You know, it makes me feel good. Or, hey, babe, I like when we go places. It makes me feel good. You know what I'm saying? Or I like when you help me with something. Help me with a project. It makes me feel good. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, I love when you tell me I look good when I know I probably feel like and look like shit. Like, y'all got to learn your partner. It would be so many happy, healthy relationships if y'all learned your partner. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Come on, guys. Come on, guy. Just do that. I'll talk to y'all later.